Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Healthy Living Sessions podcast. And today I want to bring up the fact that you need more consistency in your life. I have so many people ask me, why do you always eat the same thing? How is it that you can always go to the gym no matter if you get enough sleep or not? How do you keep doing these things? And it's because I want to be the best version of myself when it comes to the gym, when it comes to my physique that I can be. And the reason why I eat all the ways that I do is because that's the way you get there. The most important thing of getting in shape, working out, gaining muscle, losing fat, kind of wherever you're at in that spectrum, or even gaining weight. There's plenty of people that are trying to gain weight as well. But the biggest portion of that is what you eat. Obviously, it's very simple. Putting it very simply, I should say, is if you eat a bunch of food, eat a bunch of calories, eat a bunch of bad things, you're gonna gain weight. If you don't eat a bunch of food, you don't eat a bunch of calories, you're gonna lose weight. Now, one thing that happened to me recently was Brooke, my fiance, was telling me, she's like, you just ate like 2 hours ago. And I was trying to get back on my schedule. I was a little off during the day because of things that were happening. And then, she left to go home and I ate again. And, it was like only like 2 hours later. She's like, what? You just ate 2 hours ago. And yes, I wasn't super hungry, but the thing is, I had to finish the food that I had to eat for that day. Because right now I'm on a goal to lose weight. So actually, trying to decrease the calories, and I have decreased them, but I had spaced it out evenly throughout the day because I feel that's best for me. Every 3 hours. Some people think that's good, some people think not. Just depends on what kind of diet you're on. But the thing is, I had to get in so much food for the day, so many calories, so many grams of protein, so many grams of carbs, so many grams of fats, and so I had to get all those in. Even though I wasn't, I could eat it, and obviously I did eat that last meal, but it was only like 2 hours later, and normally I do 3. But I was wanting to get to bed pretty soon, so I needed to get that food in before I went to bed. I had to get that done. And that's another big thing. If you're wanting to get good at something, you have to put in the time and the effort and do the things that are necessary. And it makes me think of the 75 hard challenge that I'm going through right now. And Andy Frisella talks about this a bunch. Pick 5 things, just 5 things you need to do every day to win that day. And take it day by day. So with the 75 hard challenge, and I've mentioned this before, but it's a 1 indoor and 1 outdoor workout for 45 minutes. Drink 1 gallon of water every day. Don't eat a cheat meal for 75 days. So stay on a diet. Don't go off that diet for 75 days. Read 10 pages of a nonfiction book. And the 5th thing is, why do I always blank out? Is to take progress pictures every day. Man, I keep blanking out. I know what all 5 are, and I know it before I say it, but then as soon as I go to say it, I always forget one of them. Anyways, those are the 5 things during the 75 hard challenge to do. Now, apply that to your job or to your life. It could be a mixture of both, but I think you should break it down for each thing. What 5 things do you need to do to get to whatever goal it is, to get to the outcome that you want? For instance, losing weight. Okay, you need to eat a certain way. So maybe do it for 75 days. I suggest doing it for more than 2 months. At least 2 months, though. I would say 3 months. Really dedicate 3 months to it. You'll really make some significant changes. You'll be able to see if they're actually working or not. And you'll get into a habit. You'll build that habit very strongly if you give it 3 months versus just 2, or just 2 weeks. Something like that is not enough. You've got to give it time. Obviously, if you're trying to lose weight and you see you're gaining weight, then yes, you need to change it up, cut back on calories, but still focus on the tactics. One would be, your food. Measure out what you're eating, see what you're eating, focus on that. Don't deter from a meal plan that you have set up. Second would be going to the gym. Go to the gym, lift some weights. Third, do some cardio. Do a little bit of cardio. If you're already doing a lot, I would suggest lifting some more weights. You get that more muscle mass, lean muscle mass, you're going to be able to burn more calories on resting rate. So while on an everyday or a resting day, something like that, your resting metabolic rate will be a lot, it'll increase as you get more muscle mass. This is why you see that guys typically can eat a lot more than girls, because they have more muscle, so therefore they burn more calories throughout the day, whether they're actually being active or not. So make sure you're building that muscle, but doing that cardio. So first one is to eat right. Second is to do some weight lifting, some weight training. Third would be to do some cardio. Fourth would be to take progress pictures. I think this is really important. Make sure you're taking progress pictures to track where you're at. And along with that, of course, was the meal plan, where you're tracking that as well, tracking exactly what you're putting into your body and sticking to that thing. Don't sit here and 3 days of the week eat salads, and then the fourth day you go to McDonald's. We've got to keep it consistent for the whole time. And the last thing is drink enough water. So I would suggest a gallon of water. That's not, if you feel like you're still thirsty at the end of the day or middle of the day, you finished your water, go ahead and drink some more, especially if you're just starting to work out. This is going to be important for you, because you need to make sure your body is getting enough water. Muscle has a lot of water in it. Obviously your body's like 75%, whatever. They always seems like the number changes just a little bit, just depending on who you talk to, but at least 75% of your body's made out of water. So clearly you need a bunch of it. If you can't do regular water, do the flavored water stuff. It's a lot of them are 0 calories, some are very low, like 5-10 calories per serving, whatever that is, whatever the serving is for that. But those are the 5 things. Get on a good, consistent meal plan, get on a workout regimen, drink your 1 gallon of water, take progress pictures, and do some cardio. Cardio, I would suggest starting out light, and as you feel like you need to do more, you do that. But it's always good to do a little bit of cardio, whether it's walking or actually sprints, jogging, whatever, you choose that. But make it something that at the end of the day, it's going to challenge you. Walking may be where you start at, and then you get into actually jogging or sprints. But change that up as well. And if you would like to actually get on some kind of program, I would love to help you out with that. You can send me a message or leave a comment below, and I can reach out to you, because that's one thing I want to do, is help people get in the shape that they want to get in, whether they're wanting to gain weight or lose weight, gain muscle, hopefully not lose muscle, but gain muscle mass, gain strength. I can help out with that. So guys, if you want to do that, I would suggest you leave a comment below or reach out to me directly and let me know you are interested in that. I can send you a questionnaire and we can go forward with that. And guys, this is the 5 things that you need to do in order to be successful in whatever you're trying to do. But just think of 5 things, whether it be for fitness or for work, whatever you're trying to do, think of 5 things that you can relatively easily do every day, something that you can execute every day. Obviously, if you end up doing more, that's great, but you need to do at least these 5 things every day in order to get to that. So guys, take this, apply it to work, apply it to life, apply it to friendships, family, whatever it is, apply it. This is applicable to every aspect of life. Take those 5 things, execute them on them every day, and go out there and kick some butt. And guys, with this, have a healthy and blessed day.